Comrades, it's an honour to have the opportunity to address you all today on behalf of myself as President and Martin Mansfield, the General Secretary, and to convey to you all a message of total support on behalf of the Wales TUC and my Union Unite on your day of action against this unelected government's attacks. We salute you, and we salute all of those workers who are fighting against the cuts, not just in this country, but right across the world. Because this assault on our class, comrades, is designed to shift the blame for the economic crisis to the public sector and make working people pay for the crisis, which is not of our making, but caused by the negligent and irresponsible behaviour of financial institutions gambling for profit in an unregulated market for financial products. The consequences of these actions, coupled with the failure of both national and international regulators to prevent even the worst excesses of the free market and the promotion of self-regulation, are now being felt by workers right across the globe. The economic crisis has given the government the opportunity to promote and further its attack upon collective trade unionism, social and employment protection, and the wider fabric of our society. But there are, as we all know, alternatives to making these cuts. Collect the missing tax billions from the banks, multinationals, rich and powerful in our society, and close the loopholes and avoidance scams that enable them to opt out of making their fair and proper contribution. Introduce a Robin Hood tax to collect revenue from all financial transactions, bonuses and share options, and raise tax rates at the top to ensure a fairer contribution from those most able to make them. Colleagues, importantly, maintain public spending and invest in our future, keeping people in jobs and growing our economy to create new ones. Colleagues, I must say to you, this cabinet of millionaires are not prepared to consider any alternatives. They're not seeking any alternative solutions. They're seeking our destruction in the time-honoured Thatcherite way in order that they may make us pay for the reckless greed of their mates. They prefer to sabotage negotiations. They prefer to sabotage negotiations aimed at identifying alternatives with interference by Danny Alexander. They prefer to threaten us with a new round of vindictive anti-union laws referred to only recently by Vince Cable in what must rank as the most disgraceful speech made by a member of a discredited political party. And they prefer to warn us against defending the rights of our members and our communities by using their mates in the right-wing press and media to say how well prepared they are for battle. Well, I say, bring it on! Bring it on! Comrades, coordinated legal industrial action is an essential tool in the fight against aggressive imposition, and we applaud the stand being taken by members of PCS, the NUT, UCU and ATL today. You're an inspiration to our movement and showing the way that we all must follow. We are not going to surrender jobs, wages, pensions, social benefits and public services, no matter what threats we receive from this discredited Tory Liberal alliance, who have no mandate from the people of this country to wreak such social devastation. And let's remember this, that it's the condemns in Westminster who are the real enemy, and not the Welsh Labour government who are standing up for Wales in Cardiff Bay against imposed cuts in the Welsh budget. Comrades, we've been successful in mobilising hundreds of thousands of people from all walks of life in support of our campaign against the cuts. The demonstration in London on March the 26th was an awesome display of the frustration and anger and outrage felt by ordinary people against this government's slash and burn policy. It was preceded by a significant march and rally in Cardiff on March the 5th, where thousands turned out to hear the rousing call to arms from our General Secretaries Len McCluskey and Mark Sawadka. And I want to thank Ramon Correa for the part he played in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you this, colleagues. The time has come where we all must answer the call, every one of us. not just the unions who are represented here today. Comrades, we're in the fight of our lives. It's a fight which we have to win for our members, our communities, and for future generations. It's a fight which has to be properly coordinated and fully supported by the Wales TUC. And as President, I give you that pledge. And colleagues, it's a fight which my union, Unite, is committed to winning, no matter how long it takes, no matter what it costs. So bring it on. Thank you, comrades.